Hello everyone, my name is Be The Buzz, and in this video I'm going to tell you about how Wes is one of the most useless characters in Don't Starve. By far the hardest character to play in Don't Starve, and how he frustrates me. Let's get into the video. Character overview. Wes's base stats are health at 75, sanity at 75, and hunger at 75, which makes him the lowest stat character there is in Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together. While I understand he is supposed to be the challenge character, there's just not really a point of having him around unless it's a late game type of thing, or you can just keep him alive and with lots of protection and jerky and everything like that. I guess some little facts about this little mime of his is that he practices balloon-omancy. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but fingers crossed. Well, and since his balloons do give off souls, inherently means that his balloons are alive. I mean, so I guess he's successing in that. But otherwise, this wouldn't be the first weird thing in Don't Starve, but it definitely is interesting nonetheless. Wes's odds of survival is literally none. The game does not have faith in him to survive. I mean, that does not, I understand he's the challenge character and everything, but literally giving him no chance of survival. Give him at least the grim, not just none. Come on. He also has the title of the Silent, which makes sense, because he's a fucking mime. He doesn't talk. Mind blower. Character design. Honestly, looking at his character's design, I don't find it all too bad. I like the overall look of Wes, but maybe I've also been a little bit scarred by his fan art. Come on, guys. Chill. I will give his overall design score probably a 6 out of 10. While it's not bad, it also just doesn't give me the spark of ooh, I just love his character design, I love all of them, or anything like that. It was just oh, okay, his character design is pretty good. So it's a solid 6 out of 10 for me. Starting item. Wes's starting item is Pile o' Balloons, which is exactly what it is. It's a pile of balloons. The pile of balloons does have infinite durability, though, which kind of makes it pretty good. Functions of balloons. The pile of balloons is exactly what you would expect. It makes balloons. The balloons come in very many different shapes. It comes in the beefalo, the bunny man, the butterfly, the hound, the myrrh, the pig, the tentacle, and the spider. One important thing that you should know about the balloons is that actually if they're within a certain vicinity of each other, they'll start a chain reaction and start popping with each other. They also deal 5 damage once they're popped. So they do have some uses because they can be used as a mob distractions. Hounds and other hostiles will go and they'll actually attack the balloons, which in turn causes them to get damage. It also can be a good lure to lure those hostiles into traps, as well as other mobs into traps. I think the biggest downside of the balloons, though, is that it costs 5 sanity to blow them up. So, I mean, as long as Wes stays sane, the balloons are worth it overall. But by yourself, I don't really know how worth it is to have his balloons out there. Overall rating. Before I give my final score of Wes, I want to describe my grievances against him. Mainly, it took me so long to play him. I don't know why. Maybe I have a skill issue or something, but I tried my best to go and play as him and enjoy his character. It just wasn't working for me. Maybe it's just because I'm also a new player to Don't Starve, so I'm maybe not at his challenge level yet. But it took me so freaking long to figure out how to do anything with him. I was able to get a torch and everything like that. It wasn't that. It was the fact that he was like, I couldn't figure out how to blow up the balloons for the longest time. It was so hard. I don't know why. It wasn't clicking in my brain that I could just open up the freaking craft menu and do it that way. But yeah. Also, there's just not really any other positives to him, unfortunately. So that also was causing me to have some hard feelings toward him. But yeah, it's probably a skill issue on my part. Maybe in the future he'll grow on me. I don't know. But with that, I give him a, drum roll, 5 out of 10. I can see that if you want to play this character for the challenge, he would be a great character. I also think he would be a good character in like a group setting, like I mentioned earlier. Either a character that's paired with like War Talks or something like that. Because WES, his balloons does give off souls, which means that you have a pretty much infinite amount of souls. There's also ways that you can get mosquito sacks from WES's balloons, and I don't know if I mentioned that earlier or not, but that is pretty cool. So you can, do more things with WES, I feel like, if you're in a bigger group. Otherwise, I'm just like not too interested in WES. But maybe it's because I'm also just like not the best at actually playing the game quite yet. But anyways, if you have any advice, comments, or what I should do next, or who I should do next, please leave a comment and like this video. Stay tuned for the future, and bye-bye!